Listen, infidelity can shatter your world, leaving you feeling emotionally drained and questioning everything. But the good news, there is hope. Recovery is possible. You can heal from infidelity. If you decide to stay in this relationship, it can become a healthy relationship if you do the work. So in this episode, I'm going to share a step-by-step guide on how to heal after infidelity. But before we dive in, I want to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel to be sure to get more deeper discussion, life-changing information, and relationship tips. And also share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. Listen, being betrayed by someone you trust so deeply is one of the most painful experiences you can go through. It can be devastating. It can be heartbreaking. And you don't have to go through this pain without knowing how to heal properly. Infidelity not only destroys trust, but it impacts your self-esteem. It interferes with your mental health. It can take a toll on your ability to even open up and trust again. And the journey to emotional healing is a process. And it can feel like it's long and overwhelming. There are times when you may feel isolated. You may feel unsure about how you're going to move forward. You may have emotional scars left from the infidelity and can make you question your worth, your instincts, or even future relationships. The pain feels so deep and endless, but healing is possible. It just takes one step at a time. It just takes you being committed to yourself, to your self-care, to your self-love. It requires your focus on you. And while infidelity leaves this emotional pain and deep wounds, there is a path to recovery. Your healing begins by addressing the emotional impact, setting boundaries, and rediscovering your personal power. In this message, we're going to walk through steps to help you reclaim your life after betrayal. And we're going to help you find peace within yourself again so that you can move forward in healthier relationships, thriving and having the right set of boundaries and guidance and intuitive wisdom on what it is you should and shouldn't do moving forward. So let's get into actionable tips. Tip number 1, acknowledge the process of your emotions. You have to allow yourself to heal, to feel, and understand the emotions that you are encountering fully, understanding your emotions fully, understanding how you feel, the anger, the sadness, the betrayal, without rushing the healing process. You acknowledging the healing, acknowledging how you feel, acknowledging the pain, acknowledging the hurt that you're feeling. It's important that you acknowledge this, that you acknowledge your process and your emotions, and that you give yourself the patience and the peace when you're working through these emotions, instead of rushing yourself through the emotions, instead of telling yourself, I need to get over it, I need to be done with this, I need to heal, I shouldn't think about this anymore. But understanding and being patient with yourself and knowing that you deserve this patience, you deserve this process and this time to just be with yourself and be in that space of healing. Tip number 2, you want to seek support. Listen, you are not in this alone. There are professionals, there are specialists that can help you. So whether it's a therapist, whether it's a relationship coach like myself, or a mentor, seek out the help that you need to get the healing that you deserve. Having a safe space to process your emotions and your feelings is very, very important. It's very important to have that space where you can speak with someone, a professional that can walk you through this process of healing and that can just be there to support you in this time. Listen, don't take this situation as if it's no big big deal, or you're just gonna move on, or you're just not gonna think about it, or you're just gonna work more and work hard and get your mind off of it. No, stop and make space for yourself to heal. Get the professional help that you need to heal from this pain that you're encountering. Number 3, you want to set clear boundaries. Listen, if you decide to stay in this relationship and you want to work through this relationship, boundaries are very important. It's important that you set your boundaries, that you make it clear, that you move on in the relationship, but also critically establish clear boundaries. Let your partner know what you will and will not accept. Have the boundaries in place. Have the conversation and communicate with your partner what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable. Number 4, you want to begin to rebuild your self-esteem. This is very important. Working on your confidence and building your self-esteem is going to help you to be healthier and also to make wiser decisions. So you want to work on yourself, work on your self-esteem, work on ways to improve your self-esteem. And working with a relationship coach like myself can help you develop the techniques and skills to improve your self-esteem, your self-image, and your self-worth. You want to know that just because you dealt with infidelity, that doesn't take away from who you are and the value that you have in your life. And it is important that you do the work to make sure that you are building your self-esteem. And finally, you need to forgive for yourself, not for them. Listen, forgiveness is a way of healing, and you are forgiving because you want to heal yourself. Not saying that you accept what happened to you and you are just gonna allow it. No, I'm not telling you to forgive for that reason. I'm telling you to forgive so that you can heal your heart, so that you can be in a healthy place emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And so as you begin to forgive for you, forgiveness doesn't mean accepting betrayal. It doesn't mean accepting the wrongdoing or the wrong behavior, but it releases the grip that this situation has on your heart. It's releasing it and freeing yourself of that pain so that you can begin to heal fully. So forgive for yourself. So if you're looking for more support and healing on this journey, I want to encourage you to sign up for my free masterclass. You can go ahead and click the link in the description of this episode. You can also go to RainieHoward.com, but I'm going to help and guide you to recovering from the infidelity, rebuilding a sense of self, and just aligning yourself for the love that you really desire, the connected, committed love that you know you deserve. Listen, the emotional scars from infidelity can feel overwhelming, but I want you to know you don't have to do this alone. There is help, there is support, and you deserve that guidance and the healing that is going to free you of this pain. Healing is a process, but with the right support and the right guidance, you can thrive through this. You can get over this. You can overcome this. You can experience love, lasting love, connected love, committed love. Start your healing process now. You deserve it. Again, if you're ready to go deeper and to really do the work and heal and attract the love you desire, go ahead and sign up for my free masterclass by clicking the link in this episode. And also be sure to go to RainieHoward.com for more information. I want you to imagine a future where you can reclaim your self-worth, where you can have trust and happiness, and where the betrayal no longer defines you, and where all things are possible. Love is possible. It begins with you taking the first step to your healing. Taking that first step, making that decision to heal yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to subscribe for more relationship advice and emotional healing tips. And be sure to share this message with someone who needs to hear this and share this advice with others. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next episode.